ASDP UFOologist, Paul Welburn, from North Yorkshire in the UK. And you're watching the Alien Strand podcast with your amazing host, Donald Ledesma.
AlienStrand.com, the official website.
It's a very hard feeling to describe. Skinny arms, skinny legs.
Project Blue Book. Major Quintanilla, what are the objectives of Project Blue Book?
As I'm standing there, I kind of... it's a very hard feeling to describe. Skinny arms, skinny legs, but I could only see about half of this thing.
It was just an eye-opening experience. There was a ship coming over the house.
It was like a white light sort of thing that we saw. It was coming out of a cloud.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Alien Strand Podcast. I'm your host, Donald Ledesma, and welcome to today. Now, this podcast today is going to be real short, not super long. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about, of course, the trailer you just saw. That film is almost done. So that one's going to be the middle part 3. Now, if you guys haven't seen part 2, you got to go see this. You got to go see part 2, man. I mean... You have to go in a sequence, part 1, part 2, and part 3, all right? So make sure you catch these films as they come out. Now, you can watch them on the Skylight channel. That's Skylight 1. So you can Google it, Skylight 1 channel. It'll pop up there, and you'll see our films there. Or you can just go to our Facebook page at Skylight 1, or just follow me on all my links. I'll put a link to that here on this podcast today. But I just want to kind of get you guys going on a short introduction of what's going to happen here tonight, 7 p.m., 7 o'clock Central Time, okay? And we're going to talk to this gentleman. And he's an author of a book, and I want to introduce him to you guys out here in audio world and video world, and we're going to have a nice conversation about his book. Now, if you guys haven't followed us yet, follow us on Alien Strand Disclosure over there at Alien Strand Extras. I'm sorry, and of course we're proud of Alien Strand Disclosure Project. That's what we're part of, man. Go follow us there. I just did a podcast here a few days ago on War Underground, right? And of course, tonight's podcast is going to be with a book author. His name is Mike Fiorito, right? And we're going to give him a talk tonight, and we're going to talk about his book, For All We Know, right? And it has extraterrestrials, heavy metal, everything is involved in this book right here. He sent me a hardcover copy because I love hardcovers. One thing you forgot, brother. You forgot to sign it, but it's okay. He left me a little sticky note in there, and I'll stick with that, and that's fine with me. But, we're going to join us tonight with this podcast at 7 p.m. We're going to talk to him live here on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube, X. We're going to be live all these channels, so you guys can chime in. And if you want to ask him a couple of questions, hey, this is your chance to talk to a book author. This is how we get to meet and greet people, and welcome into ufology and the society that we are all a part of, right? Everybody's a part of this now, right? Ufology. That's what I'm talking about, not a secret society, because we ain't no secret. Anyway, so just kind of we'll be looking at all that tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time. Now, our past podcast was called War Underground, and you can catch that on Patreon, right? That is actually Patreon tonight. No, that has been up for about a few days, right? So you can go to our Patreon site there, look for Alien Strand Podcast, and just kind of look for it. Sign up for free. You can sign up for free if you want to, or you do the paid one if you want to. So right now, the ones that are getting to see this first are the paid subscribers, can actually watch this as it comes out, and it'll be released later on to other folks, possibly later on. Okay, and I'll let you guys know when it is. But right now, this was an amazing podcast. I got really nice applause on this one, for the information that was in. This one's about Alaska, man, the pyramids, and Linda Howell, and all the things that she talked about in this, secret underground government facilities that are down there. Alien facilities, man. And I talk about all this stuff. I bring you a lot of videos on the proof that's out there, where these things are located. I talk about Mount Hayes, aliens underground, Mr. Snyder. I talk about him. I pull out a couple of videos from him. And, it was very informative, right? So be sure to check that out. Don't forget the Middle Tetralogy. We have the Middle Part 1. The Middle Part 2 is out. Now, and the trailer you just saw was for the Middle Part 3. It was going to be coming out possibly at the end of February. So, if you do have Skylight Channel, the Skylight Channel, go ahead and grab that, man. And it's a $3.99 subscription. And when this new movie comes out, Part 3, you can actually watch all of the movies and not have to pay for them, right? Because you're already prepaid. You can watch it for that one price, or you can pay that one price for it and just watch that movie by itself, right? This the third movie is going to be a little longer than the second one. Please go watch the second one here on Skylight 1 channel, all right? You'll see it on our Facebook, things like that. You'll find the channel there, all right? I'll leave links to this podcast. It's called All My Links. Check it out, and you'll be able to find the Skylight channel there, all right? Be sure to catch that as well, all right? We're still live on 13 channels for the middle, and that we worked real hard on that, and we just want to kind of bring that to life, to light too, to bring it to you, so that way you guys can see that. It's a very learning platform there, all right? Don't forget to follow us at Alien Strand Disclosure Project, because there's no I in team. We all work together. Go check out our group there on Facebook. It's a private group, but you can try to sign up for it. Not try. Go ahead. If you want to learn ufology, this is the way to go. We're very strict, though, so be sure to don't troll. Answer all the questions, and you will get in, all right? So there's a link on all my links to this as well. Everything's there, man. So if you go to all my links, just click that one time, and you can follow me everywhere and follow everything that we do with Alien Strand. And like I said, the podcast I did on Patreon, I did talk about the species, the war of the blondes, the reptilians, the standard AI grays, or we talked about all that during that podcast. So please go to our Patreon and go check that out. But again, I just want to integrate on what we're going to talk about tonight. The book is fiction, so we will, we're going to pick his brain about it. I want you guys to read it. It's a really good book, man. It's a really, really good book. You got to check this out, right? Check this out, and I'll add the links to the book on there as well, to give him some support and props, because that's what we do. These people work real hard at giving the information on their, their books, their authors. They work hard at it. A lot of writing, man. I don't know if you guys are a writer, but hey, I've written a script, and my God, it is a pain in the butt sometimes, very frustrating. And I know authors, they try to find, great ideas and stories to put out there for you guys, all right? It's a great read anyway. So don't forget, tonight, check out our podcast, 7 o'clock p.m. The book is called For All We Know, all right, from Mike Fiorito, Fiorito, Fiorito. So go check him out. Look for him on Facebook. He is out there as well as a book author, and follow him as well. But tonight we're going to have him on live on this podcast, and I just want you guys to kind of give him some love and support, and just watch this podcast and listen on Spreaker. We are live right now on Spreaker as well, so go check that out as well. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around a little bit. Just for this short little podcast, I just wanted to kind of bring you guys to light of exactly what's going on Alien Strand. Don't forget to catch our movies, like I said, on Skylight 1 channel and TikTok and everywhere. We're all over the place, man. But I appreciate you guys for listening today. Be safe on the road if you guys are listening and driving. Pull over, keep your eyes on the skies. Stand outside your vehicle if you're going to take a video or photo. Don't do it in the inside. We have a super hard time with that. But I have got some new videos and photos that we're going to be, after this podcast, we're going to have another one with Mr. Terry Lynch, and we're going to talk about a lot of good stuff on UAP Weekly, all right? We haven't forgot about Mr. Terry Lynch because he's out there. So we're going to put him on the show again, and we'll have him back up here shortly. So if you guys are really intrigued by Mr. Terry Lynch and myself when we talk about UFOs, UAPs, how they fly, the wormholes, things like that, we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Now, I know I do Bigfoot as well. I love doing that. If you guys have some paranormal stuff you want to hear, anything like that, or if you guys want to be a part of the show, call me, man. Send me an instant message. I'll throw you up on the on this podcast, man, so that way you guys can, tell your stories out there. I love for people to hear you and so they can, talk to you as well, ask questions, as we do on the podcast. But, until then, I hope you guys enjoyed just this little small part of the information as we have provided for you here this afternoon. And don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time, with the author Mike Fiorito, the book For All We Know. All right, so we're going to talk to him tonight, and let's just go ahead and give him a big welcome tonight as we come on live. Don't forget, catch us tonight on Instagram Live, X Live, YouTube Live. Everything's going to be live. Just go follow us, hit us a like and subscribe. If you like our content, please share and give us a big thumbs up. All right, so until then, you guys have yourselves a good day, have yourselves a good evening, and have yourselves a good night as we see you tonight.